All right, let's get right into it. See, this isn't about just, setting a few goals for the new year now. Now we're talking about something way bigger. We're talking about actually architecting it, designing your year with real intention. It's about building a leadership blueprint for some massive, massive success. So before we even look forward, I want you to sit with this for a second, really think about it. This question, it gets right to the core of how most of us approach a new year. Are you the one in control, finishing this chapter with purpose? Or are you just kind of being dragged across the finish line completely exhausted? And let's be honest, that's the reality for so many leaders, right? You don't actually start fresh. You end up dragging all the old stuff with you, the old habits, those nagging doubts, all that emotional junk. You're basically carrying last year's baggage into a space that's supposed to be brand new. And this is so, so crucial. You just can't build something new and amazing on top of old, cluttered energy. It just doesn't work. It's like imagine trying to build a skyscraper on a shaky foundation. It's going to crumble. If you want to build big, you have to start with a clean slate. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. We're clearing that slate. Okay, so here's the big mindset shift we need to make. We are officially moving away from just hoping and wishing for a good year and moving into intentional design. Look, a 7-figure year, that doesn't just happen by accident. It's the result of a deliberate, carefully architected plan. It's a structure that you build piece by piece. So here it is, the blueprint itself. These 4 things you see here, these are the foundations: identity, offer, visibility, and your operating system. These are what determine if your year is going to be total chaos or perfectly aligned for that 7-figure mark. And get this, if you mess up just one of these, the whole thing could come crashing down before you even get to February. All right, let's break down that first pillar. It all starts with identity. And there's a reason we start here. It's the absolute foundation. Why? Because every single strategy, every decision you make, it all flows from who you decide to be. It's not about the what you'll do. It's about the who you must become. Now, this really says it all, doesn't it? Your income, your impact, all of your success, it can never, ever outgrow your own self-concept. So that next level you're aiming for, it's not some goal out there that you have to chase down. Nope. It's an identity that you have to step into right now. Okay, so how do you actually define this new identity? Well, it all starts with a little internal audit. You've got to ask yourself these 3 powerful questions. What are you no longer tolerating? What are you no longer willing to negotiate on? And who exactly are you becoming this year? It's about consciously deciding to break free from the old stuff and step onto a totally new path. That's where the real clarity comes from. Okay, so once your identity is locked in, then we can build the engine that drives your revenue, your offer. But listen up, because the key here is not complexity, it's simplicity. I see so many leaders overcomplicate this and just completely burn out a real 7-figure year. It's almost always built on one simple step: scalable and super sellable offer. And this is what that simple, powerful structure actually looks like. You just need 3 things. First, one conversion engine that just works to turn interest into income. Second, one entry offer to open the door and let new clients in. And third, one signature offer. This is what anchors your authority. Always remember this: clarity converts. If people are confused about what you do, they're not going to buy. Simple as that. All right, pillar 3. You've got your identity, you've got your killer offer. Now, how do people find out about you? That's visibility. And let me be clear, this is not about posting 1,000,000 times a day or just creating more noise. It's about a consistent strategic rhythm that builds your authority and trust even when you're not at your desk. And here's how that system actually works. It's brilliant. You create just one core piece of super valuable content. That's it. Think of it like a main TV episode. Then you repurpose that one thing across social media, send it out to your email list, publish it on Substack, and use it to start real conversations. That one asset fuels your entire week. It becomes this awesome visibility ecosystem that keeps you top of mind without burning you out. See, consistency becomes a strategy, not just something you hope for. And now we come to the final pillar, the one that honestly most leaders completely ignore until it's too late, or until it breaks your operating system. This is the internal structure that holds absolutely everything together. I'm telling you, you can have the most amazing identity, the perfect offer, incredible visibility, but if your OS is a mess, your year will be a mess. Period. So what makes up a strong OS? It's really these 4 things. 1, boundaries. You need them to protect your energy. 2, rituals. These are the daily habits that create consistency. 3, support, having the right people around you. And 4, space. Actual mental and physical space to think strategically. Get these right. And that's the difference between a major breakthrough and a total burnout. And this right here, this is the insight that ties it all together. Think about it. Most leaders don't fail because you lack ambition. You've got ambition for days. You fail because you lack navigation. Ambition without a map just leads to drifting aimlessly. You don't need more motivation. You need a system to navigate. So what is a navigation system? Well, that's exactly what the Iconic Leadership Planner is. It's your map. It's your compass for the year. It's the tool that keeps you perfectly aligned with your whole plan, your identity, your offer, everything we've talked about. It's the thing that stops you from getting lost in the daily chaos and just drowning in endless busy work. And boom, here it is. This is the whole thing all together, your complete checklist. The 4 pillars: identity, offer, visibility, and your operating system. They don't just stand alone. They combine to create that 5th crucial element, your navigation system. And that system is what makes everything else possible. This is your architecture. This is your unfair advantage for the year. So we're going to end with this simple question. It's an invitation, really. Now that you've seen the blueprint, the choice is yours. Are you going to let the year just happen to you? You know, just drift along with the same old habits, reacting to whatever comes your way? Or are you going to step up and be the architect? Are you going to design your year with intention? Starting today, the choice is yours.